Well, I think that's a pivotal moment in Iran versus Israel war, a great day for Netanyahu, and Israel and America enters the war, right? A big victory, in foreign policy victory for the Israeli and the Netanyahu regime. And America has used the bunker buster bombs as usual and destroyed the facilities deep inside Iran. By Iranian state television saying that we have obviously moved the material to another secure location, which could be wrong as well. But obviously there's so many people doing so many jobs on big salaries, and they must have a plan B for it. And they were expecting, and they're expecting the American attack on Iran anyway. So, but then again, obviously, the U.S. Donald Trump, U.S. president, has promised during the election campaign that they will not drag America to another long-term war anywhere in the Middle East or anywhere else who has lost an American war. Based in the episode of the Taliban, changing Taliban regime, the Taliban regime, and cost them $4 trillion for presidents and $1 trillion a lot of U.S. regime, and it failed anyway. And he is also a candidate for the Nobel Prize winning by the Norwegian settling in the Pakistan war, but that's another subject for another day. I think it's a far-fetched idea. So the war is begun now. It's the real state has begun now. Regardless of everything, I think that this is the end of the Ayatollah regime. But who is responsible for all that? I think there's only one word we can explain, and which is foreign policy. The foreign policy since decades, Iran was pro-Russian, pro-Soviet Union, and they were anti-Western, and the Ayatollahs were always chanting death to Israel, death to the US, America, and all that. And a lot of activities they were copying the regimes in Libya and Gaddafi and all that people. They didn't learn anything from Iraq war either. And they continue their anti-Western policies. Like Iran should have changed after the fall of Soviet Union, because Russia is a very weak alliance on Chinese. I think they're very pro-business. But anyway, it suited them, and they didn't even learn anything from the fall of Assad regime or Arab Spring, and they didn't change their foreign policy. Instead, they surrounded Israel with proxies. And they even went against the Saudis in Yemen, and they installed their own proxies, Shia proxies, which is Houthi proxies, and Hezbollah in the Middle East.